Hey everyone, this is Kevin with Monarch, and we're here for another installment of Coffee with Kevin. I've got my good friend Chris Hill, and he's our Orange County rep. Good morning, Chris. How you doing? So we're here. We get a lot of questions about different products that we have, and one of the hot products that we found out that we get a lot of questions on is Exosomes. So I've got about 4 or 5 different questions here. We're going to just ask Chris, since he's one of our experts on exosomes, can help us out. So the first question is, what is exosomes? Or what are exosomes?
So there's a complicated answer to this question, but the simplest answer is exosomes are messengers within the body that send signals to other cells to do certain things. So what we are using exosomes for is to basically send the message to repair barrier, the skin barrier, to increase collagen production, increase fibroblasts, increase anything good really to do with the skin is the message that the exosomes are sending.
Wow. So the other big question is, what can they be combined with, or what can they be used after?
Well, that's a great thing about exosomes is because exosomes' major function is barrier repair, they're fantastic to add to procedures that damage the skin. So microneedling with the microneedling pen is a spectacular treatment. You can actually use it if you use a glide technique. You can use it as a glide, or you can just use it as part of your stamping procedure. If you're using a Vivace or radio frequency with microneedling, it's a fantastic post treatment. And one of the absolute best applications is post CO2 or CO2 fractional. The healing properties of the exosomes, the increased results and the less downtime are just spectacular with those modalities.
It's kind of interesting. So I did a fractional CO2 about 6 months ago, and we used the exosome post. And what do you think? Maybe a day and a half shorter healing time. So it really made a big difference in my face when I had the treatment done. Great answer. So here's a kind of a tough one I'm going to throw at you, Chris. So what is the difference between exosomes and PRP? Because there's a lot of confusion about that, and I hear that all the time. I know kind of what my answer is, but what is your answer to that?
So exosomes really are a great complement. All of the offices in my territory offer PRP as well as exosomes. And really the major difference is that exosomes do not require any drawing of blood. They don't require any sticking with a needle. They are mixed. There's a diluent. You mix the 2 vials together and shake it a little bit and you're ready to go. So for patients that don't want their blood drawn, or that you feel are not healthy enough or young enough to have great PRP, then the exosomes are ideal.
I also take it this way, if not to be mean or not to be judgmental, but if you're 75 and you try to do your PRP is probably not going to be good as exosomes. And so that's kind of where I think really the dividing line is. It depends on how healthy you are and what you're doing, and exosomes are proven to be really healthy and great for the body. So that's a great thing. We talked a little bit about it, but maybe we're just talking about combination treatment. So we talked about microneedling, radio frequency, fractional CO2, anything else that you've seen out there, or just standalone? Could you do them standalone?
So because the exosomes don't really have a carrier molecule associated with them, they're not a great product to send as a take-home. We have other products for that, serums, stem cell products, other products that work well to take home. But you could absolutely do a TCA. You just need to damage the epidermis a little bit so that the exosomes can be absorbed. So anything that damages the skin, anything that causes any kind of a wound, there's actually some studies out of Korea that show that exosomes are fantastic for post-surgical scars, for a lot of other things, and they have been used in that arena, but mostly as a procedural add-on.
So you need some sort of damage to the skin to actually get it applied. So right now we've got some great specials going on for our customers. You need to give us a call. We've got great options for you. We can absolutely outline them for you. But thank you, Chris, for coming on in today and doing a little coffee with Kevin. I know it's early in the morning, so we had to get you in here. But really, everyone, if you have any questions, please reach out to us. You can call us at 866-599-5570, or you can email us at info@monarchlaser.com. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon.